Hey guys, Final Death Star here, and today we're talking Ahsoka Tano and a bid to play the role of Ahsoka Tano by a famous actress that I had not heard about. I haven't seen anyone do any stories or videos on this, and this actually comes from a website, StarWarsNet.com, StarWarsNewsNet.com, I should say, StarWarsNewsNet.com. And I was scanning through some of the recent articles, and I found this. It's actually from April 22nd of 2017, so it's about a year old. But again, didn't know about this, haven't seen anything on this, so I thought I would read the article and then just go through it a little bit. So it's Rosario Dawson. Already I was, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed because I think she's fantastic in the Marvel series on Netflix. She's been great in everything, in each of the shows, even Iron Fist, which hasn't been the best, but there's been elements of it that have been really good, and she's one of them. So, and she's kind of that linking character that links everything together. So maybe Ahsoka could be that character for Star Wars if Dave Filoni's put in charge. Oh, a little bit about that later. So Rosario Dawson continues to push for a live-action Ahsoka Tano role, is the title of the article. It says, a while ago, fan art from Boss Logic showed what Rosario Dawson would look like as Ahsoka Tano. And when this was brought to the actress's attention, she commented that she'd love to play the character if such an opportunity arose. Now it's come to light that Dawson's continued her campaign to portray the character and is in full support of online fans who are pushing for Lucasfilm to give her such an opportunity. Now that I know about this, I am an online fan pushing to give her such an opportunity. So I think she would be great. Dawson recently had an appearance on Good Morning America. Again, this was a year ago, so a little dated, but to promote an upcoming thriller, Unforgettable, that she had coming out. During the show, the subject of Marvel Comics came up due to her involvement as Claire Temple in all of the Netflix shows. All of the Netflix Marvel shows, it should say. And while she was on the subject of Disney's genre entertainment, she brought up a little bit on Star Wars that she's still interested in playing Ahsoka if Lucasfilm are looking to use the character in a movie. Well, it says, in case you missed it, here's what Boss Logic's fan art showing what Dawson would look like as Ahsoka Tano between the Clone Wars and Rebels. It's the picture that piqued her interest in the character. And I gotta say, it looks fantastic. I think if they were going to do a live-action Ahsoka, a version that looked like this would be incredible. It goes on to say, the door is certainly open for Ahsoka to make another appearance past Rebels. So again, this is a little dated. Now that Rebels has ended, we know that that's definitely absolutely possible. But it doesn't seem like another movie announcement is immediately on the cards, considering that they opted not to reveal so much as a date for the third anthology film. This is a year ago, and we still don't have a date for the third. We don't even know what the third anthology film will be. Is it Boba? Is it an Obi-Wan movie? This is the problem with Lucasfilm. I mean, this was a year ago, and we're still no closer to finding out what the heck their plan is. So, assuming that Ahsoka lives, and make no mistake, she's still alive, again, we know now she is, this was a year ago, into or after the original trilogy era, which she is, one could make the case that you could have Dawson portray the character at that age, since their ages match up around that point. Having her play Ahsoka before then on the timeline would be harder to sell, visual standpoint, because she's different age. It goes on to say, but there's more room to tell a story with the character there. Either way, we at SWNN, StarWarsNewsNet.com, would love to see Dawson portray this character in a live action, as long as she's got Ashley Eckstein's blessing. Yeah, and that is very important as well. That's the end of the article. Ashley Eckstein. Now, I would be down to see her portray Ahsoka in a live-action movie. They haven't done that yet, where a voice actor has played the live-action version of their character. Now, they did kind of flirt with the idea with Darth Maul at the end of Solo. They had the actor who voices him in the Clone Wars and the Rebels series voice him in the movie, but it was still Ray Park which is great. I mean, you should not have anyone else but Ray Park portray him in a live action because he was the original. But I would like to see Ashley Eckstein play Ahsoka in a live action. I think that'd be interesting. But if they're not going to do that, if you have Rosario Dawson wanting to play any role in Star Wars, I would go after her. But especially Ahsoka Tano. I mean, it seems like a great fit for her. Based on the fan art, she looks great as the character, and she's so fantastic in pretty much everything, but all the Marvel stuff that I would really like to see her take on an Ahsoka movie. And seeing that she's passionate about it and wants to do it, that should give you a little more hope that she would be great, because I think she'd be putting her heart into it. So now we get to would they greenlight that movie, because Dave Filoni has a clause in his contract where they can't touch Ahsoka without his permission, without his blessing, without his overseeing, and that is probably one of the smartest things that he has done, because no one should touch that character without him, being in control or having a say. I mean, I think he should be in total control of it. If they did a movie, I would like to see him direct it, at least produce it, at least be creative, control of the film. But I think, let him direct it. He knows the character, he created her, he knows her better than anyone, him and George Lucas. So you might as well let him have a shot at a live action movie starring his baby. I would be so down for that. Unbelievable. You want to unite the fandom again? Give us an Ahsoka movie with Dave Filoni in charge of it, and if you get a Rosario Dawson, I mean, I think she'd be great, But what do you guys think? Is there another actress that you think would also be really good as Ahsoka, besides from Rosario Dawson and besides from Ashley Eckstein? Let me know who you guys think. Let me know what you think about the article. Would you be on board for a Dave Filoni Ahsoka Tano movie? Would that be something that interests you guys? Let me know down in the comments. If you like the video, then give it a thumbs up and like it. If you want to see further content, subscribe. And until next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.